Hey everybody! So it's Monday. It means it's time for Movie Monday, and today I thought I would do it a little bit more casually, just really quick. The topic is movie roles that you would recast, and that you don't think the actor fit the part very well. And it's really easy in this kind of a list to say things like Hayden Christensen in Star Wars prequels or something like that, but nobody could have saved that dialogue. Nobody, no matter how good of an actor, could have directed themselves into a good performance, which is what he was basically asked to do. And because George Lucas isn't good with actors, and so I think it's a little bit unfair, I guess, to pick him. And then there's just bad movies that no actor could save. So these are my top 5 ones where I think if it had been a different actor, if they had recast, I think it would have actually made a difference and been a better movie. So might ruffle a few feathers with some of these, but oh well, what else is new? So my first one that I picked is Natalie Portman as Jane Foster in Thor. And you have somebody as incredibly charismatic as Chris Hemsworth as Thor. And Natalie Portman she's just flat in the role, and her and Chris Hemsworth do not have any chemistry together. You don't buy that this Norse god would care about this woman, Jane Foster, and so it just doesn't work. And especially in the second one, him and Loki have way more chemistry and way more I don't know, just a natural flow together than you certainly get between Thor and Jane. So I think if you had a different actress, because they actually spent quite a bit of time with Jane, if you had a different actress, I think that had better chemistry with Thor, with Chris Hemsworth, then I think it could have worked a little bit better. So that's my first pick. My second pick is from one of my favorite movies. It's from Breakfast at Tiffany's, which I love. And a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. And it's about these two souls that save themselves through love and the humanity that we find in each other, and the idea of sort of phonies and playing a part. And so I just love it. But the big eyesore on Breakfast at Tiffany's is Mr. Yonioshi, played by Mickey Rooney. And you shouldn't have somebody from one race playing a person from another race. And there's lots of different things you could pick of characters in brown face or blackface, and that's just awful. But I think that Mr. Yonioshi is one of the worst, and he's such a dark spot on otherwise a really great movie. So I think it makes a big difference. If you actually had a Japanese man, it's still kind of cringy, but it would certainly be better than having a white man playing a Japanese man. So that's my second choice, is Mickey Rooney in Breakfast at Tiffany's. And they've all apologized about this. So what are you going to do? My next choice is actually from an animated franchise, and I pick Cameron Diaz as the voice of Fiona in the Shrek movies. And I just don't think that she's a very good voice actress. I think she's very flat, very monotone. Like, you can hardly tell a difference between when she's sad, when she's angry, when she's happy. It just all sounds the same. And so I think that I wish that they had gotten a professional voice actress or another celebrity who has a little bit more character and nuance and flow to their voice. There's so many that you could have picked that would have done a much better job than Cameron Diaz. So that's my next choice, is Cameron Diaz as Fiona. So my next two choices are both purely because of music, is the reason why I would recast them. The first one is Russell Crowe as Javert in Les Miserables. He's a fine actor, one of the best. Russell Crowe's an amazing actor, but he is not a good singer, at least a classical singer that you need for Les Miserables. He might be fine in his band, but to sing Stars, which is such a crucial, interesting, beautiful song, you need to have a classically trained voice. and he can't do it, and it's just this blight on this movie. And I wish they hadn't cast him. I wish they'd cast somebody who could actually sing to the demands of the part. And so that leads up to my last choice, and this, like I said, will probably upset some people, but I would recast Emma Watson as Belle. And I think that she's okay, but I found her to be kind of flat in the role. I found her to be kind of unemotive and just not a lot of expression. And I think that she's been good in other roles. I did a whole top 5 on it. But in the role of Belle in Beauty and the Beast, I wasn't grabbed by her. And the biggest reason that I think you should recast her is that she can't sing. They had that horrible auto tune, and you need to be able to sing for the part. The part carries a lot of the emotional weight of the movie, and especially at the beginning. And those songs are designed for a singer with a rich Broadway level professional sound. And it sounds so distracting to have this auto-tuned singer with these background singers and these ensemble singers who are obviously professionals. And she just doesn't sound good. I don't like her singing. And so that's the biggest reason that I think, even though she looks the part, and I don't think that she could sing the part. Maybe Anna Kendrick, who can definitely sing, or Haley Steinfeld, who can sing. There's lots of great singers, or an unknown. Pick a Broadway person, just like you did with the original film. You had a Broadway veteran who could sing, and that would have been so much better for a musical. I don't think it's asking too much to expect musicals to be full of people who can sing. It's a musical. And so that's why I would pick. So I would recast Natalie Portman as Jane Foster. I would recast Mickey Rooney as Mr. Yonioshi. I would recast Russell Crowe as Javert, and Emma Watson as Belle, and Cameron Diaz as Fiona. So that's my thoughts. Put in the comment section who you would recast, who you think could maybe do a better job, and what do you think of my picks. So thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later.